All right, Ellsbury fans, we're going to do it all again. This is Adam Presswood coming at you live from the Warrenton High School gym. Kevin Hill is my camera operator tonight, but the only voice you're going to hear is mine. And we are about 3.5 minutes away from watching Ellsbury's Indians square off against Warrenton in the 2018 Winter Classic. Warrenton is going to send up Dylan Chandler, a 5'10" senior guard, Brett Smith, a 5'8" sophomore guard, Brandon Molinari, a 6'1" senior guard and forward, Randy McRoberts, a 6' senior guard, Brady Nelson, a 6'1" junior guard, Dylan Smith, a 5'10" sophomore guard, Jake Tonoli, a 5'8" junior guard, Brendan Smith, a 5'10" senior guard, Caleb Strauss, a 6'8" senior forward, Blaine Pringer, a 6'3" senior forward, CJ Schwert, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, a 6'8" junior forward, and Dave Mueller, a 6'2" junior forward. The head coach for Warrenton is Mark Thomas, and the assistant is listed as Ryan Coons. For Ellsbury, we are going to see number 2, Nathan Reed, a 6' junior guard. Number 4, Stephen Bodeker, a 5'11" junior guard. Number 10, Mike Kelly, a 6' senior guard. Number 11, Josh Jerkowski, a 6'1" senior guard. Number 12, Derek Taylor, a 6'3" junior guard and forward. Number 24, Jake Reimel, a 6' sophomore guard and forward. Number 44, Garrick Hill, a 6'6" junior forward. And number 54, Trevor Anthony, a 6'6" junior forward. The head coach for Ellsbury is Chad Twellman. The assistant is Andrew Hopkins. The managers are listed as Sammy Chapman, Mackenzie Johnson, and Lauren Eberhardt. So with just under 2 minutes remaining, I am going to break for a few messages from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Fans, I believe we are going to run a national anthem before the start of this one, so bear with me. And if I'm wrong, it won't be the first time. All right, here are the starters. First for Warrenton, number 1, Dylan Chandler. Number 10, Randy McRoberts. Number 15, Jake Tonoli. Number 20, Brendan Smith. And number 23, Caleb Strauss. All right, starting for Ellsbury, the home team, number 2, Nathan Reed. Number 10, Mike Kelly. Number 12, Derek Taylor. Number 44, Garrick Hill. and number 54, Trevor Anthony. All right, it looks like we're going to skip the anthem and go right to the tip-off. Trevor Anthony will be jumping against Caleb Strauss. All right, Warrenton controls the tip-off. We have faced Warrenton twice this season and lost in close games both times. Let's see if the third time's a charm. Warrenton still on the outside. Oh, and there's a near steal by Anthony. Warrenton hangs on, but there's a steal, I think, by Michael Kelly. And here come the Indians. Kelly now to Anthony. And Anthony's pass back to him is nearly thrown away. Nathan Reed gets his hands on it. Reed with the bounce pass to Hill at the high post. Hill's going to take it all the way, and he spins against the triple team. The shot doesn't fall, but he gets the rebound. The putback doesn't fall, but he draws the foul. Hill's first shot misses off the front. And the second rattles in, giving Ellsbury a 1-0 lead. To the glass go the Warriors, and it doesn't quite work out. Ellsbury with the rebound. I'm not sure if that was a shot attempt or an attempt at a quasi alley-oop. Taylor now with the baseline shot, and he's called for steps. The long two put up by Strauss, I believe, doesn't fall. All right, Taylor finally brings it out of the backcourt. And there's a pass to Kelly way out in front of the top of the key. Kelly with the pass to Anthony at the high post, and Anthony takes it all the way in off the glass. It's 3-0, and we've got an early Warrenton timeout. We'll be back.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, Ellsbury sticks with the girl that he brought to the dance. To butcher an expression coming out of the timeout, no substitutions. And I don't see any for Warrenton either. There's a nice pass on the run, and Warrenton misses. Reed with a dangerous cross-court pass to Kelly, who hangs on. He tried to give it back, and Reed wasn't able to handle it. It's into the stands. And the Warriors get it back. It's 3-0 Ellsbury. There's another break to the basket, and this time Warrenton gets it to fall. That was number 20, Brendan Smith. Kelly with the bounce pass to Taylor. Taylor nearly loses it, but hangs on and breaks to the basket against the triple team. It's swatted away, but he gets it back. Reed now for three, no good. Rebounded by the Warriors. The long two is no good, and Trevor Anthony has the rebound for Ellsbury. Reed to Kelly. Kelly steps in just a bit, and there's the bounce pass to Hill at the top of the key. Hill swings right and finds Taylor. Taylor gives it back. Ellsbury just playing a little bit of catch along the perimeter. Reed for three again. It's no good. Rebounded by Anthony. And Nathan Reed is one of the gutsiest passers I've ever seen, and it works out about 50% of the time, and the other half of the time it's a tragedy. And in that particular case, no one was there. Winfield with the baseline drive, and they kick it back out. I think I might have just said Winfield. Warrenton, of course. The shot's off the rim, rebounded by Trevor Anthony. And he's fouled. Actually, they're not going to call the foul, I guess. They're just saying out of bounds and giving it back to Ellsbury. Josh Jerkowski into the game for Ellsbury. He came in for Mike Kelly. And there's the pass intercepted by Warrenton. And the Warriors for three, no good, rebounded by Taylor. That one's out of bounds, and the Warriors will get it back. To the glass go the Warriors. The shot doesn't fall, but we've got a whistle. And that's on Garrick Hill, his first.
Come on now, let's go. That's pretty weak for 3 reps. Let's go.
And the first charity shot misses. The score is 3-2. The next one finds its mark. The game is tied at 3 apiece. Ellsbury in the backcourt now. They're going to have to hustle. There it is. The pass to Anthony gets it over the timeline. And it looks like Steve Bodeker has come into the game for Ellsbury as well. Hill now on the outside gets it to Anthony. And now Taylor's going to step back and slow it down. Jerkowski back to Taylor. Taylor inside to Anthony, who bounces it back out to the top of the key, and they start the whole thing over again. The pass to Hill. And that's going to be a foul against number 15, Jake Tonoli. His first. Taylor inbounds to Hill, and Hill into the paint, and off the glass for two. Warriors for three, and it's good from the top of the key. It's now 6-5 in favor of the Warriors.
Run the floor, Garrick, run the floor.
Hill steps in and then backs up against the double team.
Garrick, down low. Look.
Taylor finds Jerkowski way out in no man's land. There's the bounce pass back to Anthony. Anthony tried to feed Hill underneath, but it's picked off by Warrenton. And there's a steal by Ellsbury, and here comes Trevor Anthony with the dunk. And it's 7-6. I've seen him do that twice this season, once at Wright City and now here. There's the turnaround jumper by Warrenton that doesn't fall. Hill pulls down the rebound. And there's another pass intercepted by Warrenton. The reverse is good. And it's 8-7. Warrenton goes up by 1. This is shaping up to be exactly the same type of game that we've played against Warrenton twice already this year. This season, that is. Jerkowski on the outside all by himself. There's the pass to Bodeker. Bodeker steps in for the long two, fakes it, and then kicks it back out. Taylor now with the ball over on the left side. The pass to Anthony at the high post, and Anthony's pass to Hill ends up out of bounds. Here comes Warrenton, and the floater doesn't fall. Anthony has the rebound at the buzzer. So we've played one quarter and the score 8-7 in favor of Warrenton. We'll be back.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
All right, fans, we're back. A fresh 8 minutes, a 1-point Warrenton lead. Let's see what Ellsbury can do to change that for the better. Hill finally inbounds at half court and finds Anthony, who has nowhere to go, and finally finds Taylor over on the left. Taylor to Jerkowski. Jerkowski finds Reed to the left of the key. And Reed with another bullet pass, this time to Hill. Hill's shot off the glass doesn't fall.
Oh, that's a bad call. Come on.
That's out of bounds, and they're going to give it to Warrenton.
Come on, ref. That's right in your face.
Warrenton's trip to the basket is unproductive, but they do draw the foul.
You gotta be smart. Come on.
That's against number 11, Josh Jerkowski. The charity shot doesn't fall. But the next one does. It's a 2-point Warrenton lead. Hill to Reed. Reed for three. It's off the front. That's going to go against number 20, Brendan Smith. As number 10, Mike Kelly, checks back in for Ellsbury. Taylor inbounds to Hill, and Hill lays it in against some significant pressure. It's 9-9, 7:08 remaining. Warrenton wanted the three, but Kelly got out to challenge it in time from the top of the key now, and they get it to fall. That's number 15, Jake Tonoli. And a Warrenton steal. Tonoli for three again, and he buries it. He has three consecutive three-point baskets as Coach Twellman takes another timeout. We'll be back.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, get fired up, G. Let's go.
All right, 6.5 remaining in the first half. It's Ellsbury's basketball, and the score is 15-9. Warrenton has opened it up all of a sudden. Ellsbury stuck in the backcourt again. Taylor spins all the way to the basket and gets it in. That was ugly, but we'll take it. 15-11. That ball was nearly lost 3 times on its way to the basket. Jake Reimel into the game now for Ellsbury. The three-pointer for Warrenton doesn't fall, but they get the rebound and the putback. That was number 10, Randy McRoberts. That one is against number 20, Brendan Smith, his second.
Oh, Derek, come on now.
Taylor with the floater to Hill. Hill kicks it back out to Reimel. Reimel to Kelly over on the right side, and Kelly's going to take it all the way in with authority off the glass. Brings Ellsbury to within 4. It's 17-13, Warrenton. And they're going to call a block on Garrick Hill. His second.
Come on, ref. You can't run away from him. Come on, Garrick. Make sure you get out of his way.
Strauss to the glass, and it's slapped away by Taylor. Warrenton for 3, and it rims out. They get the rebound, though, and the long 2 instead. They go up by 6, 19-13. And there's a steal by Warrenton, and the layup is good as Coach Twellman takes another Ellsbury timeout. We'll be back.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, being part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, Warrenton with possession once again on the outside. There's the bounce pass into Strauss. He's going to back his way all the way in and make the easy left-handed shot off the glass. Pardon me. Mike Kelly now throws it right into the hands of Warrenton, but somehow Trevor Anthony got it back. Reimel for the three, no good, rebounded by the Warriors. And there's a charge against Warrenton. That is number 10, Randy McRoberts, his first. Hill goes all the way to the glass and lays it in to make it 23-15, an 8-point Warrenton lead. There's another Warrenton three-pointer. That one, I believe, was number 10, McRoberts. Nathan Reed looks to answer, and it's off the rim. There's a layup courtesy of number 15, Jake Tonoli.
Hey, keep shooting, you gotta hustle.
Taylor gets it across the timeline to Hill with under 3 remaining in the half. Hill kicks it out to Taylor. He's going to run it all the way in and have it swatted away, but he gets it back. Kelly now from downtown. It's off the rim, rebounded by Warrenton.
Travel, there you go.
All right, and Warrenton called for steps.
Hey, you're all right, let's go, come on.
Michael Kelly now on the outside, finds Garrick Hill. Hill faked the 2 from the high post and kicked it out to Taylor for 3 instead. It's 28-18. That brings Ellsbury within 10. There's a steal by Reed. He's going to take it all the way in. No, there's the pass to Anthony. And it's out of bounds. Mike Kelly takes a seat as Josh Jerkowski comes in. And the ball will stay with Ellsbury. Taylor passes to Jerkowski, who steps inside and then kicks it back out to Reed. There's a blocking foul against number 1, Dylan Chandler. Number 12, Dylan Smith checks in as number 20, Brendan Smith takes a seat.
Let's go, let's get hot.
Taylor inbounds to Hill, who loses it in traffic. It nearly went in anyway. Warrington for 3. No good. Rebounded by Jerkowski. There's a nice pass to Anthony, who gives it up to Hill, and Hill loses it.
Oh, no.
Actually, they're going to call a charge. That's a charge against Garrick Hill.
Hey, ref.
And Jake Reimel checks in for him.
To the ref that's 5 foot away. Come on. Come up here and watch the camera. I'll show it to you. You see him, he jumped.
Warrington for 3. No good. Rebounded. I'm not sure who last touched that one. Apparently Ellsbury did. Warrington's going to get it back underneath their own basket as number 3, Brandon Molinari, checks in. And number 10, Randy McRoberts, takes a seat. From the top of the key, that one rims out, and Anthony has the rebound. Under a minute remaining in the half. It's a 10-point Warrington lead. Reimel with the pass to Jerkowski over on the right side. Jerkowski nearly has it knocked away. Ellsbury hangs on. Reed now with another dangerous bounce pass to Jerkowski. Ellsbury managed to keep it.
Hit that.
Reed for the long 3, no good. Rebounded by Warrington. And there's the shot off the glass by Dylan Chandler with under 20 seconds remaining. Down to 6 now. That's a 5-second call against Ellsbury. They just took a little too much time bringing the ball down. So with 5.1, Derek Taylor takes a seat and Mike Kelly comes back in. Oh, Warrington's trip to the basket was colorful but unproductive, and there's the buzzer. The score after one half, 30-18. We'll be back in a few.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Ellsbury Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, fans, we are back. If you're just joining us, the score 30-18 in favor of the Warrenton Warriors. And I am still battling that lost voice. It just doesn't want to come back long enough. About 40 seconds remaining in this halftime break, and I don't know if we'll take all of them or not. All right, Ellsbury sends Trevor Anthony, Derek Taylor, Mike Kelly, Nathan Reed, and Garrick Hill. Ooh. Apologize for that. A little bit of a freeze frame, and Warrenton starts things off with possession. And for three, they bury that one courtesy of number 20, Brendan Smith. Ellsbury still stuck in the backcourt. Kelly brings it across the timeline, is double teamed and gives it up to Garrick Hill on the other side. Hill gives it right back, and there's the handoff to Derek Taylor. The pass to Reed on the outside. Reed for three, no good. Rebounded by Warrenton. There's the bounce pass that ended up in the hands of Trevor Anthony, and now Mike Kelly goes to the basket. The shot misses. The foul is going to go against number 1, Dylan Chandler. That's his second. Kelly hits the first. And he hits them both. Brings the lead to within 13. Warrenton with the baseline bounce pass. The reverse doesn't fall. And Ellsbury with the rebound. That's a dangerous cross-court pass from Hill to Anthony, but it works out. Ellsbury hangs on. Taylor for three, and it clips Webbing. The lead is now only 10. Warrenton goes to the glass, and it's good. That was number 20, Brendan Smith, who I thought took steps, but I don't wear stripes. Reed's pass to Hill is lost out of bounds.
Derek, tell him good pass. Hit your hands, kid. Let's go.
Strauss underneath, gets the bucket to fall and draws the foul, I think, on Taylor. Yes, that's going to send Strauss to the stripe. As Josh Drakowski and Steve Bodeker check in. Nathan Reed takes a seat, and so does Mike Kelly. The shot misses. Hill has the rebound. There's another cross-court pass, this time to Derek Hill. And a steal by Warrenton. For three, no good. Rebounded by Taylor. That was a rare miss by Jake Tonoli. Tonoli nearly throws it away. Smith hung on to it, and now Strauss at the high post takes it all the way in. The shot's no good. Warrenton has the rebound. They don't get the putback, but they come away with it again. Strauss now down underneath. The first attempt didn't fall, but he fought for the putback, making it 39-23.
Guys, you got to be more alert. Let's
I
go.
think Ellsbury was just called for another 5-second violation. They're just taking too long to move it across the timeline. Warrenton gets it back with 4.5 remaining in the third. There's the pass to Strauss at the high post. He hands it back to Smith, whose shot doesn't fall. He does draw the foul. I think another one on Taylor. And that's Taylor's second. Smith hits the first, and Mike Kelly comes in for Taylor. The next one's good as well. 41-23 the score now. Bodeker now on the outside with the bounce pass to Anthony. Anthony can't get the shot to fall, but he's going to go to the line. That foul's against Randy McRoberts, his second. Anthony's first shot rims back out. And he misses the second as well. Warrenton has the rebound. For three, no good. Strauss temporarily with the rebound. It's out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Ellsbury. Warrenton inbounds. They find Strauss way out there on the outside. He doesn't hang on to it for long. Tonoli now gives it up to Smith. Smith with the bounce pass inside. Strauss kicks it back out, and they do it all over again. For three, and it's good. That was number one, Dylan Chandler. Kelly to Hill on the outside. Hill takes it all the way in, and he's going to shoot a couple. That is against Caleb Strauss, his second. Hill hits the first, making it a 20-point game. Trevor Anthony takes a seat, and Jake Reimel comes in. Hill hits them both. The pass into Strauss is broken up. He gives it back. There's the three-pointer from the top of the key, and it's good. That was number 15, Tonoli. A steal by Warrenton. And Tonoli can't lay it in off the glass. He slides out of bounds, as does the ball. Kelly called for steps.
Straight up, Garrett, straight up.
There's the pass inside, and the turnaround baby hook is good. That was number 1, Dylan Chandler. And another Warrenton steal. Here comes Tonoli with the layup. And we've got another Ellsbury timeout. A full. We'll be back.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We have numerous programs to help your wallet as well as save precious time. Save money with our RX Savings Club program, and you can save time with our medication synchronization program, where we fill your prescriptions at the same time each month. We also offer our medication adherence program to help you remember to take your medications on time as prescribed by your doctor. Better value, better service, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacy in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at MedicineShopRx.com.
Coming out of the timeout, Ellsbury sends Bodeker, Hill, Taylor, Jerkowski, and Reimel. Warrenton sends Strauss, Dylan Smith, Dylan Chandler, Brady Nelson, and Brandon Molinari. There's the 3 by Jerkowski, no good, rebounded by the Warriors. Do they hang on? Barely. Nice pass down underneath. The shot doesn't fall, and Bodeker has the rebound. That shot was put up by number 11, Brady Nelson. All right, the foul on Brandon Molinari. There's the bounce pass in to Hill. The shot doesn't fall, but he draws the foul. That one again, I think, on Molinari, his second. Hill hits the first. 51-26, the score now, still in Warrenton's favor. And he hits the second. 51-27 now. Warrenton with possession. Pass from Molinari to Strauss. The shot's no good. Jerkowski has the rebound, and here comes Taylor. There's the pass to Reimel, who gives it up to Hill. Hill for the rare 3, and it's off the rim. 3 red shirts are all over it. That's a backcourt violation against Warrenton, and Ellsbury gets it back. Hill spins, and the turnaround doesn't fall. That one is against Caleb Strauss, and it sends Hill back to the stripe. It's a rare charity miss by Hill. Only 7.9 remaining here in the third. But the next one rattles in. It's 51-28.
There's no foul.
Strauss now kicks it out to Molinari for three. It's no good. Rebounded by Taylor. And there's the buzzer. So after three, it's 51-28, and we'll be back.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, Ellsbury sends Nathan Reed, Josh Jerkowski, Jake Reimel, Garrick Hill, and Derek Taylor. Warrenton, I don't think made any changes. No, that's not true. I don't see Brady Nelson out there. Taylor double teamed and throws it right into the hands of the Warriors. On the run, and number 15, Jake Tonoli, converts off the fast break. Excuse me, that was number 10, Randy McRoberts. Ellsbury loses it out of bounds. Strauss called for steps in the paint. Nathan Reed loses it. And there's a nice alley-oop off the glass for Strauss, who doesn't quite dunk it, but the damage is still done. Another Warrenton steal. Strauss is going to take it all the way in, and this time he does dunk one-handed. He goes to his left. It's 55-28. Another Warrenton steal all the way to the glass, and it doesn't fall.
Come on, guys, wake up.
Derek Hill tries to take it all the way in. And he drew the foul against number 23, Caleb Strauss.
Wake these boys up. Come on, let's go.
Mike Kelly and Trevor Anthony set to check back in. Taylor hits the first. Jake Reimel and Nathan Reed both have a seat. Number 11, number 12, and number 3 in for Warrenton. That's Brady Nelson, Dylan Smith, and Brandon Molinari. Taylor's second shot is off the front, rebounded by Warrenton. And Warrenton called for steps. That was number 11, Brady Nelson. Dribbled just a little too high, and it ended up on his shoulder. Mike Kelly finds Anthony, who gets it to Taylor on the outside. Taylor for 3. No good, rebounded. Actually, they're going to let it bounce out of bounds, and Warrenton will take it back.
Let's go, Garrett. You got to do it. You got to do it.
Tonoli for 3, and it's good. 60-29. There's the pass into Anthony at the high post. He's double teamed and kicks it out to Kelly. Kelly for 3. It's off the rim, and the Warriors have the rebound. No, oh, I thought briefly it was going to be knocked away by Ellsbury, but they hung on. Tonoli for 3 again. No good. Rebounded. Rebounded by Warrenton, and we've got a timeout taken by the Warriors. We'll be back.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, on the floor now for Ellsbury, Jerkowski, Reimel, Taylor, Anthony, and Hill. Warrenton inbounds to Tonoli. And there's the bounce pass to Molinari that's broken up. Here comes Hill and the Indians, and Garrick takes it all the way in. It's 60-31 now. Warrenton for 3, and it's good. That was Dylan Chandler. Anthony now at the high post, gives it back to Taylor. Taylor to Reimel on the right side. Reimel with the baseline pass to Jerkowski, but Ellsbury kicks it back out again. Hill tried to spin all the way to the glass, but was fouled, I think, by number 1. No, they're saying 15. That is Tonoli. That's his second. Hill misses the first. And the second as well. And there's the shot put up by number 12, Dylan Smith. It's now 65-31. Jerkowski for 3, and he buries it. There's another three-pointer by Warrenton, and it's good. That was number 12 once again, Dylan Smith. That one was knocked out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Ellsbury. Warrenton for the three, no good. They get the rebound, the putback doesn't fall, and now Anthony comes away with it for Ellsbury. Anthony goes all the way in. The shot doesn't have a prayer, but he's going to go to the line.
Pick them eyes up, D. Pick them up.
And he hits the first. Derek Taylor takes a seat as Mike Kelly comes in for him. And Anthony's second shot misses, but Garrick Hill pulls down the rebound and the putback, and he draws the foul in the process. That foul was on Dylan Chandler. His fourth. We've got a running clock now as Hill hits the charity shot, and it's 68-38. Warrenton for three, and they bury another one. That was number 11, Brady Nelson. It's 71-38. Kelly with the bounce pass to Anthony, who takes it all the way to the glass and misses. And with under 10 remaining, I don't know if Warrenton will even take another shot. It doesn't look like it. All right, so there's our final, ladies and gentlemen. Ellsbury loses to Warrenton by a final score of 71-38. And that will do it for us here this afternoon. Once again, this has been Adam Presswood coming to you live from the Warrenton High School gym. I want to thank Warrenton for their hospitality. I want to thank Kevin Hill for being my substitute cameraman at both of these Warrenton tournament games. And I do want to remind our viewers that Chris and I will be back on the air tomorrow when Ellsbury's girls compete in the third round of the Clopton tournament. Until then, have a good night, and thanks for watching.